If you ask not me, then you'll know.
Hello and welcome to Ask Not Me, your opportunity to ask me, not me, whatever you like. This is an adaptation of the segment of same name from the much loved, much missed, much groundbreaking live-tainment extravaganza, The Most Week Show. And I trust it'll be just as successful in this new format. Let's get started, shall we? Question number 1. When will The Most Week Show be back? Okay, the short answer is quite depressing. So I'm going to try and drag it out. The Most Week Show was a variety art magazine show in the style of nothing else ever. It was unique, like a snowflake or a Lady Gaga red carpet costume. Community, creativity, competitions, sometimes songs, some scripted, some created in the moment, some pre-shot and edited, but all of it dedicated to the pursuit of art. The people who watched the show, dubbed Weaklings, were a small and dedicated band of people who were looking to improve themselves and their lives through art. And thanks to the weekly poetry and photography challenges that they were set as part of the show, they did. It was, like many things in the world, too beautiful to adequately and succinctly describe, which made marketing it an absolute nightmare. It was 90 minutes of inspiration most weeks, hence the name, entirely inclusive, entirely live, and entirely free. Yeah, you heard that right. I created 3 powerful seasons of MWS, as the show was affectionately known by some people, I assume. But then my life changed. I was taken to hospital with dehydration after scarfing down half a sleeve of saltine crackers on a humid New York afternoon. The punishing cost of this American hospital stay left me in quite significant debt and forced me to get a full-time job, which then didn't leave me the time needed to create The Most Week Show, because it did take a lot of time and a lot of effort, and I did it all on my own. I can't stress that enough. Tragically, I had to shelve the project until I had more time on my hands. Now, the good news is that I do hope to create something in the near future with all of the vim, vigour and verve of The Most Week Show, and dedicated weaklings should be able to see some of the shared DNA that the two projects have. But the fact of the matter is that whilst I work in a full-time job, I just don't have the time to create something like that most weeks. And so if I called it The Most Week Show, I would be lying. And I refuse to lie to my fans unless I have to for a surprise or a twist ending or something. So for the question, when will The Most Week Show be back? The short answer that I was hoping to avoid was a simple, it's not. But I hope that I've given you a little bit of context to soften the blow somewhat. But the sad reality is, The Most Week Show must remain like washing your hands for 20 seconds at a time, or appreciation for supermarket workers, something that only existed in the pandemic lockdowns. All 65 episodes are available to watch free of charge on my Twitch and YouTube though, so fill your boots. Please do, I need the views. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Thank you so much for the question, whoever submitted it, and I hope you're looking forward to the next installment of Ask Not Me. If you ask me, I think it's going to be great.
If you ask not me, then you'll know. Notme made this super cool art for himself, but also for you. And now the art is done, there's something he would love you to do. A like would be great, but if you subscribe, that would be swell. He needs 100 subscribers for his custom URL.